I think Brevard truly has an open book to be written. You're just seeing a lot of these young professionals come in with this mindset that they really just want to make things better. I see that in the next 10 years, you're really going to see a big change.
We have some of the smartest minds here. We have the most ambitious individuals here. We have entrepreneurs that are trying things that you would never think to do, and it's amazing to see.
We are one of the fastest growing job markets in the US, and that lets you know there's lots of opportunity here. Not only are they jobs, they're great jobs with great companies.
One of the mottos or mantras that I've seen is Brevard is one of the best places to grow. So I think that that is what's attracting individuals and young professionals to come to the area to see about the expansion of the businesses and the infrastructure.
We've got rockets that launch. We've got 70-something miles of beach, colleges galore. Our economy's doing well. It's just a huge place. There's with so much opportunity for people our age. It's great.
It's a very kind of laid back area, but yet there's a lot of science and engineering industry, so there's a lot to do.
A lot of people are very hopeful. They're excited to come here, excited to raise their families, and excited to get involved. They're seeing that if things aren't going to be given to us, we're going to go out and make it happen.
It's a nice hidden gem. I think young professionals, when you look at it and say, where can I raise a family? Where can I be safe? Where can I have a good occupation? And where can I have faith and a community and a team that really I enjoy working around? I think Brevard has that all.
I think that Brevard County attracts young professionals for several reasons, but the environment, being close to the water, being a warm climate. But I also think that the community, several organizations in the community, including LEAD Brevard, have taken a step to make this area attractive for young people.
You have these other larger cities that are always, they're growing, and Brevard is catching up to that. And I think you see a lot of young adults, young professionals going, I can contribute to that. If not us, who, right? If not us, who's going to do this? Our previous generation, they built what is here, and they're happy with what's here. And I think it's up to us to take it to that next step.
When you look at Brevard County, it has so many different aspects to it. We have so many different industries. Someone can come in at an entry level, work their way up, and become a leader in that industry.
What's so inspiring about Brevard County is watching the diversity that have taken place over the decades. People come in with different ideas, companies being formed, lives being shaped, and it's an amazing thing to watch, to see how everybody's starting to coalesce to better our community.
My name is Lolita Cameron, and I'm a staff attorney at Brevard County Legal Aid. Brevard County is my home. I was born and raised in Melbourne, Florida. Giving back is so important. There are so many people that need help from various ranges of types of needs. And without collaboration from our faith-based organizations, without help from our nonprofit organizations, without help from our small businesses, it's really difficult to get services to individuals that really are in need. Leadership is so important for our community. We need more leaders to step up, especially those who were born here in Brevard, to come back and give back. And one of the reasons why I went to law school and became an attorney so that I can come back and help the people in the community that really need it. And I think that's something that I will continue to value and continue to work at as long as I'm here.
My name is CJ Johnson. I am the founder and managing member of Breakpoint Law. I grew up here in Melbourne. Without collaboration, I don't think I would be successful in anything that I'm doing. This past year, I worked with the Brevard Sheriff's Office, and we got a bill passed at the state level to fight child exploitation. I don't think any of that would have been possible without everybody coming together. You have to understand that it's not always about you, but it's about building everyone up around you to sustain something important. I've grown myself, and I think it's so important to collaborate, have teamwork. I really want to do things in this community that is going to impact the future generations. So I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to meet a lot of other people that are doing great things in this community.
I'm I'm Dr. Kelly Hunsecker, and I'm Assistant Professor of Oceanography at the Florida Institute of Technology. I moved down to Brevard County about 13 years ago for graduate school and just completely fell in love with the area and never left, probably because of just the overall environment in which we live. You know, Florida is a great area. I've seen a lot change, I've seen a lot going on. I understand a lot more of the problems that we face in Brevard County, things like the Indian River Lagoon, with our oceans, with the marine environment. I feel now I have this unique education that allows me to really get involved and make a difference and be a leader. As a scientist, collaboration is extremely important. You never complete a project solely by yourself. You know, I feel like I had people that invested time in me when I was younger, and I want to do that for the younger generation. The challenge is not just today, the challenge is tomorrow. And just being this kind of young scientist who's more involved in STEM and outreach, I want younger women to see that, hey, there's a young scientist out there and she's making a difference and she's a leader in the community, and I can be like her when I grow up.
My name is Trevor Howard, and I'm the director for Dorcas Outreach Center for Kids. I've lived in Brevard County since 1992. Collaboration has been drilled in me since day one. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes people, not only people that look like you, but people that look different from you. And working with others is very vital, and it's something that I've really learned, especially in my profession. What I can do great, somebody else may be able to do even better. Knowing that things are not going to always go as planned, at least you're giving that other person an opportunity to grow and better themselves. Every one of us have something to give. Recognize what that is and be willing to go for it full force. Be responsible to your community. There are people that are looking for mentors. There are people that are looking for leadership. There are opportunities to grow in life here. Be open and realize the potential that we have right here in Brevard County, and watch our county take off. But it can do even more with your approach.
My name is Andrew Pickett, and I'm the owner of Andrew Pickett Law. I was born in Virginia, but I've been in Brevard since 1987. I believe that people who have prominent positions in the community, who have accomplished a great deal in their own careers, have an opportunity and an obligation to serve on nonprofit boards, to get involved in politics, and to use their influence to affect change. And Brevard County has certainly been a place where that has been encouraged over the last several years. Teamwork and leadership is extremely important. If you have people on your team who feel rewarded for the job that they're doing, you're going to be able to create a lot better result. I think that leading with encouragement and collaboration is not only better for the morale of the company, but also better for the end results. And so that's been a guiding principle for me, is to recognize the value of making other people feel important and giving them respect and dignity.
My name is Dr. Ashish Udesh. I'm an interventional pain management physician with Florida Pain Institute. It's extremely important when you look at communication and collaboration in any activity. We have to be willing to communicate and share ideas and engage others. And if we're unable to do that, then we really can't accomplish our goals. You always want to be honest. You want people to realize what you're doing and that it makes a difference and an impact. And when I work with Doctors Goodwill Foundation, I'm the president of that organization. I initially started just as a volunteer, went on some international medical trips, and what we see is, people just want to be heard, that they want to make sure that they're taken care of. And we try to demonstrate that with everything that we do. When you look at it, we're only as strong as our weakest link, or we're only going to go where everybody else takes us. If you're all working together on a common goal and sharing those visions, I think it makes it really important. And just empowering your individuals as well, giving them the autonomy to do things. You can tell a good leader is if they're really going for a race and there's a chariot that's getting pulled, the leader's the one on the front of the line trying to pull forward, not the one sitting on top. And so that's the example that I try to use as well.
My name is Sarah Stoker, and I work at Eastern Florida State College in the city of Titusville. Growing up in Titusville, I've been able to see it go through some good times and some not so good times. I think that's part of the reason that I started to get involved, is I wanted to be a part of that process and help it become the best it can be and help Brevard County be at the best it can be. I think when you have collaboration taking place, you're able to help reach the needs of everybody in your community. I'm a big proponent of to whom much is given, much is required. It's always important that you have somebody in your life that's mentoring you, and then you also have a mentee, so that cycle continues for growth and future change. I've been surrounded by some great mentors and supervisors in my life that have just spoken positivity, encouraged me just to go out there and try, and if I fail, just to get right back up and keep going.
I'm Joshua Adams, head honcho at Rock Paper Simple. I moved down here about 13 years ago with the family to escape the cold, and I just fell in love with Brevard. Everything from the beaches to the people. I firmly believe in teamwork in general. Anything we get done in this county is a result of strong collaboration. Two things drive me: empower talented people and ever forward. And you don't empower people by ruling them with an iron fist. When you truly know your people and you take the time to say, all right, I understand who you are, I understand what makes you tick, you can better empower them. That's stepping forward. It's the way I lead. People first, whether those people are our team, or those people are our clients, or those people are our community.
I'm Mike Artelli, and I'm a finalist with LEAD Brevard's 4 Under 40. Brevard County is such an awesome place for young professionals to start a career. We just have so much to offer. I grew up here, so it's just the place that I've always known. Collaboration's huge for my success. There is no me without a backup system. Everyone that pushes me forward and helps me through my day-to-day is huge. You have to rely on your system. I'm always one that wants to see others succeed, only because there was a lot of people that believed in me and wanted me to succeed. No matter how successful you are, how much you grow, how big of a team you have, that you always encourage them to give back and that you're always giving back to the community. That's why I helped form that 501c3 that runs through the Space Coast Association of Realtors. We just push to keep all the money local here, help Brevard County's children and families in need, and that's a huge thing for me, but always encouraged to give back.
I'm Elizabeth High, Senior Manager of Business Development for the Economic Development Commission of Florida's Space Coast. I think it's absolutely about making impacts in little ways. Leading from within can make such an impact in the greater organization that you're working in or volunteering in. I think everything that I do is based on collaboration. I don't do anything on my own. I've got such a great team that I work with at the EDC that is just making it work like clockwork. From establishing a new manufacturing association here over the last couple of years, I certainly didn't do that alone. I was pulling together lots of pieces, lots of different representatives from our industry and stakeholders within the community to make that happen. Every time that we pull off a successful event, it's because I've got this awesome team. Being a leader, it's about stepping in and helping where you can and where your skills and abilities will make a big impact. So if I know it's something that I can really do well, I want to help and make that organization better as a result.
Hi, my name is Bryan Bobbitt, Deputy Executive Director of Keep Brevard Beautiful. I am what you would call a local yokel. I grew up in Brevard County. I've gone all the way from kindergarten all the way up through high school. Giving back to the community is the #1 thing that my job position requires. In order to be a community, you have to have people be involved. Teamwork is 100% necessity. Back in October, when Brevard County was hit with the massive red tide fish kill, Keep Brevard Beautiful brought our staff out. We worked very closely in partnership with Waste Management, Brevard County, the TDC, the Sheriff's Office, and other municipalities, all as a partnership to work together and get these fish off the beach. We did an all-call to volunteers, and we had hundreds of people turn out and be willing to just climb down into these dumpsters that are just full of dead, rotting fish and just help make a difference in the community. That's one of the biggest things that really inspires me when I'm out there doing what I do is, we have a staff, they get paid to do it and they're doing it with a smile, but then you turn around and you look at that volunteer that's smiling right along with them, not getting paid, but knowing that they're being part of their community and making a difference. To see that kind of turnout and that kind of support made me really proud to be part of this community, and to see how it comes together is just really inspiring.
I'm Cordell Roll, and I'm a Scrum Master and Configuration Manager. Brevard is the perfect home for me. I was fortunate enough to leave Brevard, join the military, and do DoD contracting after that, so I've been around the world a few times to 17 countries now. Brevard has everything I need from the laid-back atmosphere, and I love the ability to work in a high-tech environment while still being on the beach. Building relationships, it's how you get things done. People work harder for you. Family Promise of Brevard, a nonprofit in which I chair, we utilize resources throughout the county. We go to people who are specialists in getting you a job, someone who needs to help you with health, help you with education. Collaboration is everything to me. It's using what you can do and using others to make a bigger goal achievable.